beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for our neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty woods, a neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in this neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, television neighbor. Welcome back to this neighborhood. Television neighbors, before I show you a few things, I have something I'd like to say to you. I've made a few mistakes, television neighbor, such as verbal abuse, assaulting people, bullying, and just being stubborn. So I want to tell you, television neighbors, that I am very, very sorry. Anyway, I have a few things I like to show you.
Maybe you should share with your television neighbors the two different ways to be a leader.
Oh, all right. There are two ways, television neighbors, to being a leader. One is being polite and respectful to people. Another way is to show the person's self-respect. Okay, so now I want to show you some things. This is my sister from high school. This is a picture of Jazzy when she was a baby. I want to read you one thing of The Lion King, the Broadway musical. The challenge, this is by Julia Taymor. The challenge was to take this epic film to find its insurance and make it into theater. And now, television neighbors, time for a special song about the truth. What if I were very sad and all I did was smile? I wonder after a while what might become of my sadness. What if I were very, very angry and all I did was sit and never think about it? What might become of my anger? Where would they go and what would they do if I couldn't let them out? Maybe I'd fall, maybe get sick or doubt. But what if I knew the truth and say just how I feel? I think I learned a lot that's real about freedom. Discovering truth will make me free. Well, I think it's time that we meet one of my favorite musicians in the world. So let's go over to Negri's music shop to meet the wonderful Indian flute player, Tyler McGill-Fritz. Come on. Tyler.
Oh, Victor! How are you, man? I was just thinking about you.
Yeah, me too. I like to introduce you to my television friend. This is Mr. Tyler McGill-Fritz.
Hello there, television friend.
Now, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
I've been hearing from some of your old friends in the neighborhood, such as Jason and Marcus, that you have been teaming up with them to do an Indian flute concert.
That's true. We're doing it this Friday at the Indian Theater Center.
I'm Joe Negri, and I'll be hosting your show for all of the neighbors.
Oh, you're Joe Negri from Joe Negri's Music Shop.
Yes.
You know, you look a lot like Victor Sprenkle.
But
You're Joe Negri.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought Joe Negri was a little blonde guy. But nice to meet you. I never met Joe. So it's nice to meet you, Joe.
I'll be hosting the event later.
Oh, okay.
Now, Tyler.
Yes, Joe.
And Victor. I'm playing both.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Vic, yeah.
Now, when you play Indian music, do you feel happy when you play?
Well, usually. Sometimes I play when I'm very sad, and I can play a sad tune, and that usually makes me feel a little bit better because the Indian flute is so beautiful. But usually, yes, when I'm playing, I'm very happy.
Well, I like to hear a piece of the Indian River song, if you will, because that's one of my favorites.
A very small piece, because I know that you also have Maggie Stewart that you wanted to talk to.
Yes.
Okay, you ready? Babbling Brook.
That was magnificent,
Thank
Tyler.
you. Thank you.
So, Negri will be hosting the event later, but in the meantime, I'll see you next time over at Negri's Music Shop.
Okay, bye, Nick. Bye, Joe.
Come on. Now, before make believe, we have just enough time for a few lessons from Maggie. Maggie.
What did you say Nick was up to today?
Well, I guess Maggie will have to do it some other time, but at least we'll have time for some make-believe. Alright, last time in the neighborhood of make-believe, we were pretending that Daniel had made some mistakes about his paper train assignment. Let's pretend that he wants to talk to Harriet Elizabeth Cow about it, but he's still kind of worried. As the trolley goes in front of the castle in the neighborhood of make-believe. Ready, trolley? Okay. Daniel, I understand that you have been falling behind. Oh yes, Harriet, but I told Lady Elaine Fairchild told me that I can do it. Yes, I understand that, Daniel, but you shouldn't let Lady Elaine tell you that you couldn't. Sorry, but sometimes, I'm very shy. Yes, I can understand that, dear. I'll try to remember not to listen to Lady Elaine. Thank you for helping me understand that, trolley. You sure helped him a lot out, trolley. So Daniel learned an important lesson about making mistakes. It's so important to get over those mistakes because it's okay. It gives me such a good feeling to be able to show that it's okay to make mistakes, even though sometimes we mess up when we don't mean to. And it shows you how to love other people and be much kinder. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the week is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too. You always make each day and each week a special one. You know how, by just your being yourself. I'll be back next time.